Hello everyone, welcome back to Blacksmith Studios. My name is Jack and today I will be discussing the cast for Avengers Doomsday. Now, this was announced during a live stream that the Marvel Entertainment YouTube channel released. It was around 5 hours long and you can bet that I watched the entire video even in work, but let's not tell anyone that. Now, it started with a set chair for a Doomsday cast member, and every 12 minutes or so, the camera moved along, revealed a new name, a new set chair, and I just want to go through all the names that were revealed. So, we have Chris Hemsworth returning as Thor, the only original Sixth Avenger in this cast list. Characters like Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk were not included in this. Now, there are probably several reasons for this, but more specifically, Jeremy Renner had an accident not long ago. I don't know if he's back into acting as of yet, but I can imagine he's probably taken some time to recover from big, heavy stomp movies like this. And Mark Ruffalo, I can't think of a reason other than he's too expensive. Vanessa Kirby as the Invisible Woman, Anthony Mackie as Captain America, Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier, Letitia Wright as Black Panther after taking over the mantle from her brother T'Challa, also from the late Chadwick Boseman, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, Wyatt Russell as US Agent, I'm going to try and pronounce this, I do apologise, Tenoch Huerta Maya as Namor, so sorry if I butchered that, I'm really, really sorry. Ebed Moss Backrack as The Thing, Simu Liu as Shang-Chi, Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, Kelsey Grammer as Beast, likely the same Beast that we saw at the end of the Marvels in the post-credit scene. We have Lewis Pullman as the Sentry, Danny Ramirez as Falcon, Joseph Quinn as the Human Torch, David Harbour as Red Guardian, Winston Duke as M'Baku, who is now the new ruler of Wakanda, Hannah John Kamen as Ghost, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, likely the God of Stories variant that we followed during the Loki series, but could be another variant as well. Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, aka Professor X, Ian McKellen as Eric Lensher, aka Magneto, Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler, Rebecca Romaine as Mystique, James Marsden as Cyclops, Channing Tatum returning as Gambit from Deadpool and Wolverine, looks like he did make a name for himself, Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, and of course the most controversial casting that I've ever seen in a comic book movie, correct me if I'm wrong, Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Victor Von Doom. Now, there are lots of things to note about this casting. For example, obviously Namor and Shuri are making true with their truce and, working together as a part of the Avengers from the looks of it. Hopefully Captain America is the new leader of this team as well. I also want to note Chris Hemsworth is now with Tom Hiddleston after, the last time they saw each other was in Infinity War, and of course this is not that same Loki. So I'm imagining that the Russo brothers will try and close that story as well. But yeah, there's loads of different characters. I mean, Hannah John came in as Ghost. It's interesting that Ghost and Ant-Man are back together now. I believe, obviously, Ant-Man was stuck in the quantum realm for 5 years, and we hadn't really seen him try and find Ghost after that. So, yeah, Ghost has kind of been all on her own all this time. And, of course, seeing Magneto and Professor X together is such an amazing thing. But, yeah, there are multiple other characters that would be quite interesting to see together again. Wyatt Russell and Anthony Mackie. Obviously, Wyatt Russell would kind of go through a redemption arc during the Thunderbolts, so it's interesting to see him and the now fully established Captain America together again. But regardless, there are a few things to note. Firstly, I would like to say I don't think this is the full casting. I'll go through more of this as we go, but mainly because Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, nor Charlize Theron's Clea are in this cast list. Now, I could put this down to they aren't actually in the movie and they're going to be in Secret Wars instead. However, a recent-ish interview with Cumberbatch had him state that he wasn't in Doomsday. Then he backtracked and said that he misspoke and he is in Doomsday and Secret Wars. Now, did he backtrack because he didn't want to spoil that he wasn't in the movie? It kind of would seem a bit unusual that Marvel would classify Cumberbatch not being in a movie as a spoiler. Most of the time, Marvel wants actors to avoid saying that they are in a movie, which kind of happened in No Way Home with the return of Toby and Andrew. Marvel are really, really strict with actors saying certain things. Cumberbatch has had a history and is really, really good at keeping things under wraps. But I don't see how he would say, I'm not in the movie, and then Marvel go, no, tell them that you said it wrong to, backtrack. when it's a lie. So this is another reason. Not only that, but we also know Chris Evans and Hayley Atwell are also being reported to have roles in the movie, yet their names were also omitted. Now, this isn't fully confirmed, I don't believe. I think it's kind of like take it with a grain of salt, but I think there's quite good evidence that Chris Evans and Hayley Atwell are returning. So this is further evidence that this list may not be the whole main cast. Now, I will say that these cast members that were revealed could be the main cast. And characters like Tom Holland, Spider-Man, Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, maybe Deadpool, Wolverine, doesn't matter. They will have smaller roles in comparison to this first lot that we've got. And that does make sense. And you can imagine them having more of a role in Secret Wars, but it's very unusual that Marvel would say, oh, we're going to put Tom Holland Spider-Man on the kind of sidelines. You would want him at the forefront, you know? Spider-Man is a big, marketable character. Why would you move him away from the forefront of this movie? So based on what we know already, just from this cast, it is clear that Marvel are aiming to make an Avengers, Doomsday, and Avengers versus X-Men movie. Now, this would likely begin with an incursion event between the X-Men universe and Earth 616. Granted, the X-Men universe I refer to could be the Fox X-Men universe from Earth 10,005, or it could be another X-Men universe completely different with some of the Fox actors, and it's kind of like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, how there's the 10,005 version and then this alternate version as well. I believe that the plot will include Captain America bringing together the Thunderbolts as well through Bucky, as well as other characters like Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Namor, Thor, etc., and have them face the incoming threat of Doom. I think Wong and Mark Ruffalo's Hulk and Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel definitely fit this. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, sorry, not Carol. Yeah, so Brie Larson's Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel, because they obviously know about some of these other characters, such as Scar or She-Hulk or Shang-Chi. They know about these characters, so how would Captain America know about them unless notified by them? Especially since it seems that they are the ones who are kind of pushing things forward. This is another reason why I think this isn't a full cast list. I think Mark Ruffalo and Brie Larson are 100% missing, especially if this is the same beast as the one from the Marvels post-credit scene. Where's Monica Rambeau and where's her mother? If it is 10,005, the 10,005 variant, Binary, where's she? Now, I believe that if this cast reveal is the full cast, let's just say it is, and characters like Spider-Man, the Young Avengers candidates, Eternals, Defenders, Guardians, all of them, if they aren't in the movie, then it could be that these main heroes that we follow are taken away from Earth. Okay, they could be going around the multiverse. There's rumors that there's going to be like a race towards Loki against Doom, and it could be that they just leave and these other heroes are just left behind, and that's just the heroes that they managed to gather in time. Or it could be that they are taken away, or they just go to Earth 10,005 and do the battle there, whilst the other heroes are on 616. I think it would be really interesting if there are multiple projects between Doomsday and Secret Wars set during Doomsday, set during this immense race to Loki, or this battle on 10,005, where we follow Spider-Man 4, for example, on Earth, and you just see a big red planet in the sky. I think that as a set piece would be amazing and would just be really, really cool. And, I mean, incursions can take a long, long time in the comics, so why not have it set over, like, a week or so and have these different projects set in between? At the end of Doomsday, we obviously see the formation of Battleworld, so that when we have the end credit scenes for Spider-Man 4, for example, we see, in that end credit scene, the formation of Battleworld as well, to kind of tie everything in. This could then bring all the heroes from these multiple projects. We could call it the kind of, Phase 6 could be different projects from around the Marvel Universe or multiverse. Doomsday is the main story where Spider-Man kind of occurs at the same time. Maybe a series occurs at the same time and things like that. And then you have a big cut-off point, the formation of Battleworld, where all these heroes are brought onto Battleworld for the big final battle against God Emperor Doom in Avengers Secret Wars. Like I said, there are rumors that the heroes will be facing against Doom to find Loki first. So we could see an instance where the Avengers go to 10,005, fight the X-Men, whilst the Fantastic Four do their own thing, chase Doom down or whatever. Then they could, the Fantastic Four could come across this Avengers vs. X-Men fight and kind of all unite together and find a way to race against Doom. And then they could find their way to the TVA, where apparently a big final battle occurs. I mean, having a TVA, the Battle of the TVA, or Battle at the TVA, whatever you call it, for Avengers Doomsday just sounds incredible. To me, the TVA is such a beautiful designed environment, and having a battle there just sounds incredible to me. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of anime, gonna be completely honest. A lot of people are gonna hate me for that. But Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle arc that's coming soon, it just reminds me of that. And that would just be so, so, so cool. I have so many thoughts and so many ideas about Avengers Doomsday now after this cast reveal. And I would love to discuss them with you all, but after rewriting this video a few times, and I mean, I've actually just gone away from the script and rambled for a bit, I'm going to leave this here for now. And I will surely make more and more videos at a later date discussing everything, especially with the amount of characters that aren't included in this cast list. I mean, that, what could that mean for the story? However, if I am being honest, I don't think this cast list is final anyway. Considering that the original stream took about 5 hours, giving 12 minutes in between each actor for kind of giving publications and reporters enough time, and YouTubers enough time to kind of give a spotlight for each individual actor, discussing their roles in the past and why they're returning and things like that. I think that's why Marvel did it, so that it was 12 minutes apart for each character, each actor, as well, giving them the spotlight, before the next name was announced. And it makes sense why Marvel didn't do the whole cast, which is rumored to be 60 plus, because we'd be looking at a stream well over 10 hours long. This way Marvel can kind of come back in later. They could reveal the rest of the cast members on another stream just like it, with like a big villain reveal at the end. Can you imagine, like, it's another big stream, and then instead of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom at the end, we get something like, I don't know, Thanos or something, Josh Brolin, and you're thinking, and the interesting thing about Josh Brolin is he playing Cable or is he playing Thanos? And that's what's really interesting. So that's a possibility in itself. And I do think that Doomsday is going to be similar to Infinity War, where there's going to be multiple battles going on. So it'll be interesting to see if they do something like that. But again, they could release the full cast, the rest of the cast, in a Comic-Con announcement, a teaser trailer announcement, or just the full movie, or some other way. Regardless, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What was your reaction to the cast list? Me, I was screaming and buzzing throughout. I mean, Ian McKellen's name made me scream, and I swear I didn't know where that came from. But what do you think? Do you think this is the full cast? Where do you think Marvel is going for Avengers, Secret Wars, and Doomsday based on this cast announcement? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Funnily enough, this is just me coming back into this video. Further to this cast announcement, we have had more information regarding the missing cast members. It looks like the Doomsday script is still being finalised due to the fact that some cast members, such as Halle Berry, are still negotiating and discussing their contracts with Marvel Studios. It could be that this is the reason why certain cast members were not part of this live stream and will be announced in some way, shape or form at a later date. But then again, some of these cast members, that may be it. Kevin Feige, as of today, funnily enough, with CinemaCon, has confirmed that they have announced they're all of the cast members, but there is room for more, if that makes sense. So I believe that they will be bringing in a couple of other characters, if any, but it seems like this Doomsday cast is the full one, but we shall see. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you are excited for Avengers Doomsday, then please check out my Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars pre-write and pitch that I've done, as well as my more recent Spider-Man 4 pitch. I'd love for you to check it out. So if you love this and you're excited for these movies, please check them out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'd love to hear your comments down in the comment section below. And yeah, if you like this kind of content and like this video, then please like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.